Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to open and close a new session using the PayCheap Enterprise Point of Sale system. So as always, you open up your point of sale application, and you have to put in your username, which is what I have here. You put in your password, and then you log in. So once you log in, as always, you select the store where you're working from. But because of the training, I'm going to select the primary location, which is what I'm using for the training session. And then obviously you select your point of sale, which is obviously the computer that you're using. And this is your dedicated account so that all your transactions can be tracked using this particular account. So I'm going to select primary point of sale. So I'll log in there, give it some time to load. Let's give it a few seconds. It needs to load, pull the data, and synchronize with the website. And after that, we can proceed with our operations. Okay, so it's fully loaded. Now, because you're opening up a new session, the open session screen appears to you. On this screen, you have to put in whatever amount of money that is on the till that you're starting your session with. So let's say you open up the store and there is like there's a 120 rand in your till. That is maybe 15 rands. That is 110 rands. That is one rand. Like that, you put, maybe there could be 30 rand, 310 rands you put. So you need to indicate how much is in your till when you're opening up the store. So let's just make this amount to 100. Let's say there was 100 in our store. So let's see how we can push this more. 2 rands, 5 rands. Let's do it like that. Let's do it like this. Okay, and then let's add 3 there. So this means we open our session 3 with 100 rands. So we open up the session, and obviously you can see here it's showing you opening balance. There is no cash in yet. There's no cash out. There is the theoretical closing balance should be 100 because this is the amount of money that we started with. There is another interesting feature which I'm going to show you here, which is put money in, right? So let's say, for example, the manager gives you some cash for you to put in, maybe like change or whatever money that you're putting into the system. You need to indicate that on the system here. So let's say you are putting in 20 rands. It could be change, it could be anything. You have to indicate that here. And also, if you're taking money out, let's say you're going to buy some, your printing paper is finished, maybe you need to buy ink or whatever expenditure that the store is incurring, right? You need to take money out to do something for the store. You indicate that here. The reason behind these two features is to make sure that at the end of the session, the cash is balancing. Otherwise, you would have a situation whereby you took money out and you did not indicate that on the system, and so it doesn't balance out, and that obviously becomes a bit of a challenge to balance that out. So, but if you indicate the money you put in and the money you take out, that really helps quite a lot. So now we're done with that, and then let's say in the course of the session we process some orders. So let's say a customer came to the store and you sold this item to the customer. You went through the process of normal selling, which has already been covered in the other videos, and then you complete your order. You printed out your receipt and gave it to the customer, as already explained in a much more detailed video. So you've done your session and everything is fine, and then you want to close, right? So in this case, you want to close your session. So you just come to session management, you come to close session, right? So you count how much is in your till. So the item was sold was 109. So let's assume that there was 109 in our till, right? So we put okay, we don't have 100 notes here. I think that needs to be added. Okay, there you go. So we have 100 notes here. So you put 100 there, and then maybe the customer gave you a 5 rand, you put a 5 rand there, and then maybe you had some, yeah, like that, or no, yeah, so 109 and then 32 cents. So you have the Okay, so oh no, 32 cents. Okay, so I think we need 32. We need 1 cent. We need 1 cent. So this is 10 cents. Okay, I think we need to add 1 cent as well. So yeah, so let's say we did it like that. So we need to add also 1 cent. So yeah, so that's what we have. And then so you're going to confirm. Now what you immediately see is that the cash in is this, how much money that came in. So difference is that, right? So it's 100. So the reason for this 100 is because remember earlier on we put 100, and remember instead of 32 cents we did not add the 2 cents that was actually to make up the 32 cents, but we're going to rectify that. So let's edit the closing balance. We forgot to put in the 100 which we started with. So let's add that there because that's also sitting there, the till, right? So now we have 209. So let's confirm that. Now you see only the 2 cents that is left. You see, so that's fine. So once we rectify once we add the 2 cents as a denomination or as a value, then we'll be able to do that. So now everything is more or less balancing, and then if you're happy with that, you and maybe your manager, you're doing the cash up and you're happy, and then you validate the session, right? So we know that the theoretical closing balance is 209.32, the real closing balance is 209.3, the shortage is 0.2 cents. So we need to account for why is there a 2 cents deficit, right? So you say the 0.02 is due to no value on the system. Yeah, whatever the case may be, right? So the 0.02 is due to no value on the system, right? So we didn't have the value, there was nothing we could do. So you confirm, and then the last thing you do, you print a Z report. This is something that you can also keep. It gives you a summary of everything. So if you can see there, it gives you the opening balance, the closing balance, the theoretical closing balance, and all the details that you need to know. You have done a Z report, so you can print this and keep for your own record in the store. So now you know how to open and how to close a session. All right, thank you very much.